Imagine a time when truck engines were as simple as they were unstoppable, where fewer parts meant fewer failures, and a backyard wrench and a good set of hands could keep you rolling for 500,000 miles. These power plants didn't rely on a computer to tell them how to run. They thrived on raw cast iron, straightforward fuel systems, and an engineer's common sense. From rugged farm fields to dirt-hauling mine sites, they earned legendary reputations by quietly outlasting every modern miracle of electronics and emissions gear. Today's high-tech engines may dazzle with touch screens and turbochargers, but they can't match the grit and character of their forebears. In this video, we'll dive into 10 old-school American truck motors, each one a testament to simplicity, muscle, and the kind of reliability that made mechanics grin. Stick around, because by the end you'll understand why less really was more, and why these classic giants still put modern engines to shame. Number 10, Chevrolet 350 Small Block V8, 1969 to 1998. The iconic Chevy 350 Small Block V8 reigned in GM trucks for nearly 3 decades, earning a reputation for reliability and ease of maintenance. Its simple push-rod design and abundant parts support allowed backyard mechanics to keep these engines running past 300,000 miles without major rebuilds. Originally rated at 255 HP in 1969, the 350's displacement and design remained virtually unchanged, enabling straightforward upgrades and dependable performance in work trucks and suburban haulers alike. Owners prized the 350's torque curve, sharp low-end grunt that made towing and hauling easier, while aftermarket support for carburetors, camshafts, and exhaust parts ensured simple bolt-on improvements. Even as GM phased in electronic control and later LS engines, the aging small block continued to power school buses, farm equipment, and fleet trucks well into the 2000s, a testament to its enduring design. Number 9, Ford 4.9L 300 inline-six, 1965 to 1996. Ford's 300 CI 4.9L inline-six featured 7 main bearings and long-wearing timing gears, no chain or belt, to deliver bulletproof durability in F-Series trucks for over 30 years. With gross outputs rising from 135 HP in the 60s to 150 by the late 80s, and a stout 260 pound-feet of torque, it offered excellent fuel economy, 15 to 25 mph, and unrivaled longevity, often surpassing 300,000 miles before teardown. Its simplicity meant that roadside repairs were feasible anywhere. A single-barrel carburetor, few electronics, and easy-to-access components made the 300 a favorite among farmers, mechanics, and overlanders. Even today, enthusiasts retrofit these engines into modern chassis for their smooth power delivery and legendary dependability. Number 8. Cummins 5.9L 12-valve B-Series, 1989 to 1998. When Dodge Ram introduced the Cummins B-Series 5.9L inline-six in 1989, it was a game-changer, a mechanically injected diesel pumping out 160 HP and 400 Nm of torque, yet boasting service intervals up to 25,000 miles. The absence of electronic controls until its last years meant fewer failure points. Owners routinely saw 500,000-mile engines requiring only routine injector and turbo service. Its modular construction, detachable head, high-capacity oil sump, and rugged block casting allowed rebuilds to be performed in the field or at small shops, extending engine life for decades. Tuners quickly discovered that simple fuel and turbo upgrades could push outputs beyond 600 HP without compromising the B-Series core reliability. Number 7. Caterpillar 3406, 1973 to 2007. Used in severe duty trucks and equipment, the Cat 3406's 14.6 L-wall inline-six was available in A, B, C, and E variants, making 310 to 800 HP and up to 2,250 pound of torque. Its fully mechanical fuel system, forged crankshaft, and serviceable cylinder liners enabled these engines to run thousands of hours under full load before requiring major overhaul. Maintenance was straightforward. Scheduled oil samples, filter changes, and rebuild kits kept 3406s in operation worldwide, from mining haul trucks to marine vessels. Even after Caterpillar ended production in 2007, the 3406's aftermarket support ensured these giants remained in service for decades. Number 6. Ford's 7.3L IDI and early Power Stroke, 1983 to 2003. Navistar's 6.9L 7.3L inline 8ID diesels, 1983 to 1994, and the subsequent 7.3L Power Stroke V8, 1994 to 2003, offered simplicity and longevity. The naturally aspirated IDI produced up to 190 HP 360 pounds of lift, while its 1994 turbo diesel successor climbed to 210 HP 425 pounds lift, both without the complexity of modern emissions gear. With mechanical injection and minimal electronics, these engines were nearly impervious to failure. Heavy-duty oil pumps, robust blocks, and easily serviced injectors meant fleets could keep them running past 400,000 miles. Many remain in work trucks and motorhomes today, prized for straightforward maintenance and unflappable performance in extreme conditions. Number 5. Ford Flathead V8, 1932 to 1953. The Ford Flathead V8 was the first mass-market V8 engine introduced in 1932 to give affordable 8-cylinder performance to everyday buyers. It produced a modest 65 horsepower in its initial 221 CI form, but quickly earned a reputation for smoothness and ease of modification. Its side valve, flathead layout kept the block simple. No overhead valves, push rods, or rockers, which translated into bulletproof reliability and straightforward rebuilds. Number 4. Dodge 360 LA V8, 1971 to 1993. Introduced in 1971, Dodge's 360 CI LA V8 became a staple of Dodge war wagons, power wagons, and full-size pickups for over 2 decades. Its 4.0 L displacement delivered up to 255 HP and 345 Nm of torque in truck tune, with a rugged cast-iron block and simple hydraulic lifters that rarely needed adjustment. Enthusiasts praise the 360 for its massive aftermarket support, performance camshafts, high-flow intake manifolds, and 4-barrel carburetors easily bumped output north of 300 HP up without sacrificing reliability. In heavy-duty use, these engines routinely racked up 200,000 miles on stock bottom ends, and their straightforward design made roadside repairs a breeze. Number 3. GMC 6.2L Detroit Diesel V8, 1982 to 1993. The GMC 6.2L Detroit Diesel V8 was the first diesel offered in a light-duty pickup, introduced in 1982 for the GMC Sierra. Its all-mechanical fuel injection and indirect injection heads produced a modest 130 HP but a stout 240 pound-feet of torque, all delivered quietly and smoothly. Number 2. International DT466 inline-six, 1974 to 2004. Navistar's DT466 was introduced in 1974 as a medium-duty inline-six diesel and quickly became famed for its one-piece cylinder head and robust iron block. Rated from 175 to 290 HP and 520 to 860 lb-ft, the DT466 balanced power with simplicity. No electronic controls until late models. Number 1. GM 6.5L Diesel V8, 1992 to 2000. The GM 6.5L turbocharged diesel arrived in 1992 to replace the 6.2L and offered up to 195 HP and 360 lb-ft of torque in early truck tunes. Built on the 6.2's architecture, it added a waist-gated turbo and direct injection head, boosting performance while retaining mechanical simplicity. Although criticized for occasional crankshaft failures, many 6.5L owners report engines reaching 400,000 miles with regular oil changes and glow plug upkeep. With simple ECM controls and ample aftermarket support, turbo upgrades, injection pump recalibrations, and block reinforcement kits, this engine remains a favorite for budget-minded diesel fans. From Ford's pioneering flathead V8 to GM's turbocharged 6.5L diesel, these 10 old-school truck engines showcase an era when fewer moving parts meant fewer failures, and an engine you could fix in your own driveway. Which of these classic power plants would you choose to haul your loads and rack up the miles? Drop your pick below and subscribe for more deep dives into the machines that define trucking history.